Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about what's going on in the world of Tesla. Man, some days you just don't have to look very hard to find what you want to talk about. And let's talk about Tesla's troubles in Europe and why I think that this spells greater trouble for them going forwards. The bottom line is this, folks, they're just having trouble selling their cars outside of the United States. The market here has declined a little bit. Outside of the United States, it's basically crashed. In one of their most important growth markets, they're simply being outcompeted by BYD and a couple of other companies from China. And this is in spite of the 17 to 35% tariffs that European countries charge on Chinese imported vehicles. So they're kind of in more trouble than many people think, especially when a lot of their future financial plans were built on domination of foreign markets, not just the US market in terms of electric vehicles. So despite the new Model Y, Tesla sales are evaporating and competition heats up and Elon Musk's favorability drops. I don't think that's a surprise here, folks. His favorability has dropped here in the United States as well, but Tesla's troubles in Europe are going from bad to worse. The latest data out of UK, according to this article right on the front page of Yahoo Finance, Tesla registrations based on the latest data only hit 512 new vehicles in April. That figure is down 62%. Meanwhile, the Chinese EV maker BYD, their registration surged over 650% to 2,511 units. So UK, Tesla sold 512 and BYD sold 2,511 units. A lot of those were a car that I haven't even discussed on my channel yet. That was the BYD Atto, which was kind of surprising. There's another EV YouTuber, and he actually owns a BYD Atto. I think his name is the Electric Viking or something like that. I watched his video on that. So Tesla's UK underperformance follows weaknesses in other key regions. Let's take a look at this graph right here. Spain down 36%, Germany down 46%, Belgium 55%, France 59%, UK 62%, Denmark 67%, Netherlands 74%, and Sweden down a whopping 81%. Some people are going to say this is all about the changeover for the Model Y. I'm going to say that's not really true, particularly in the case of Germany. They started delivering that new Model Y sometime in late March. It's now April, and those numbers haven't really caught up. So the rest of this article just kind of goes over how registrations fell in all of the other European countries that were on that graphic. They do make the point that the Tesla Model Y, the new model that came out in March, that was only the all-wheel drive version. We may actually see volume pick up with the new Model Y later on down the road as the two-wheel drive versions start to come out. But the real big concern here is competition. It's not just BYD. I talk about BYD a lot, but they've got to worry about Volkswagen. They've got to worry about Geely. They've got to worry about, which is also Polestar. They've got to worry about a whole host of other competitors that are coming out of China and from within Europe competing with Tesla vehicles. And with the sort of political involvement of Elon Musk and what that's done to the company image, I don't see the company recovering from that anytime soon. It's not impossible that they do recover from that. I think that having Elon Musk step back and take a much less public role in the company for a while, meaning not be so visible, maybe not post so much on X, that would probably be a better idea for the Tesla brand as a whole. Now, before I hear people in the comments saying, you don't understand Tesla, it's not a car company, it's a technology company. I've been invested in Tesla since 2011, been a very involved investor. I was invested until last year in 2024, around July timeframe when I sold my stock. Look, I understand this company far better than most people that are going to comment in the comment section here. 80% of Tesla's free cash flow comes from cars. It doesn't matter what their plans are regarding robots or what their plans are regarding autonomous factories and things like that. None of that is going to matter if they don't have the business to fund those ambitions. We are in a completely different environment when it comes to the cost of capital. Doing secondary stock offerings and offering zero coupon convertible bonds, those you're not going to be able to do those as frequently. You're not going to be able to go back to the market over and over and over and convince them to dilute the stock value of existing holders in order to continue to drive CapEx when you can't show that you are delivering on your promises to generate income. And that's what we're starting to see here is kind of the first stumbles. Now, we've had a few bad quarters in the past, but we haven't had a stumble quite like the one we've had since the beginning of 2025. Let's keep an eye on this as we go forward. Thank you very much, guys, and have a nice day.